Good morning, welcome to Up Talks with Anthony. Today we're going to have a insightful conversation. For those that are new to the channel, we make mental health conversations and content that's going to be beneficial to your personal development in addition to your well-being, right? But in today's conversation, we're going to do that walk and talk, you dig? So we're going to be talking about you stop reacting to their games, right? So for those out there that come from dysfunctional dynamics, y'all know what I'm talking about. So please make the connections and please seek the healing and the improvement in the way they're able to foster healthy ways of living through, you feel me, a life of distress and seeing that people out here are struggling and it's a lot going on, y'all, right? But one of the clearest signs that you know that you're healing is when you no longer react to the way that you used to. You feel me? People out there that used to got a rise out of you, they know how to get you mad, they know how to get you upset, they know how to provoke you and say little things and do little things to get a rise out of you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You feel me? The manipulation, the control. I'm gonna fix your ass because you ain't do this up for me. And then, you feel me? You go into, you feel me? Crashing out or you doing what they want you to do, right? You fall into the trap, right? And some of us too, I want to give you all an analogy briefly. It's about, you know what I mean? Is something that my mentor told me back in the days, right? Is that, for instance, a pig. A pig's one of the dumbest animals, right? Tries to pull you into a situation, right? And before you know it, you dirty, you in the mud. You feel me? Looking at your pants, you looking at your leg, looking at you're a mess. You a hot mess. You feel me? So once again, just get to the focal point. Don't let people, you feel me, provoke you or infiltrate you or get you into a situation where you're crashing out. You feel me? Not every comment, insult, or even, you know what I mean, when someone's trying to provoke you deserves a response, right? You got to be able to pick your battles wisely, you feel me? There's people out here, once again, that love chaos. They love the dysfunction. They thrive off of manipulation, control, and getting a rise out of you. You feel me? Due to their trauma, due to things that they happen, due to the suffering, due to their environmental circumstances, due to their, you feel me? Their family system and their dynamic, it all makes sense because these are patterns, you feel me? And they trickle on to you feel me? But we don't got to carry these things. We can heal, we can learn, we can improve, we can break these things, right? But we got to have what? The awareness, right? Some people rely on your emotions in regards to, like I said, your reactions, right? To maintain the control or continue the unhealthy patterns, right? I want to tell you some real spill, y'all. Yesterday, you feel me? I happened to make some food. And long story short, I put it to the side and I came back to it later in the day. And tell me why? Half of the food that I put to the side that I happened to wanted to eat was gone, right? Just people know what they're doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all could be inside your house with the family and you put something aside for yourself and they know what's up not to touch yourself. They know that the boundaries up. You don't really, you feel me? Like, let's get real, y'all. And I'm going to be real with you guys too, just get to the point. I'm coming from a dysfunctional family myself. You feel me? So the way that I move, I keep my wellness up. I choose peace. I choose not to feed into these emotions, right? But that's why, I do what I do because I want you guys to understand y'all not the only ones going through these situations, but we got to choose to have a healthier response and not feed into it because you're only making things worse. You feel me? When you stop reacting impulsively, you take back your power, right? You gain back that self-control and you allow the other person to know that, you're not with the games. Cut the nonsense. We ain't doing this no more. You feel me? And you're regaining your self-control back, y'all. You got to realize, like I said, is that people are tampering with your peace of mind. People are tampering with, you feel me? Your potential. People are tampering and they want you to, you feel me? Get flustered up and get crashed out. And they want to rise out of you, y'all. They want you to self-destruct. They see that you're on the right path. They see that you have happiness within inside you. They see that you have peace inside you. But they want something about you is making them feel uncomfortable. You feel me? And isn't it ironic when you're in a dysfunctional dynamic? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Tell me why. You come in the house, you happy, you had a great day. They miserable. They sad. They have a frown, right? The moment they happy, you got a frown, right? Y'all the hyper opposite, right? It's really ironic, dog. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got to protect y'all peace, but y'all got to be more assertive on how y'all deal with situations and understand, too, not every reaction needs a what? A reaction. We got to take that pause. We got to reassess. We got to, you feel me? Give a rational response. Don't crash out. You feel me? Don't lose your control. Don't feed and get yourself flustered into the situation. You feel me? Emotional maturity is responding with intention instead of reacting with old, you feel me? Wounds, your old ways, your old patterns. We got to grow up someday, y'all. And it's sad to say, but there's people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and on, and so that still operate like they're a teenager. Because some of us, and some of them in their dynamics, they wasn't able to fully develop. due to their trauma, due to their childhood, due to various things in their life. But we got to take in consideration, like I said, we got to seek improvement. We got to seek awareness. We got to seek personal development so we're able to grow. You're not meant to be stagnant. You're not meant to be stuck in the same place. You're not meant to be, you feel me? Come on now, y'all. Decade after decade, year after year, generation after generation, we should be seeing advancement. Come on now. Why are we coming from dysfunctional dynamics? You have your father, you have your mother. They're saying that they want you to be successful. They want you to do better than them. But you feel me? Look at the patterns. Look at the behaviors. Look at the actions, y'all. Look at the way they talk to each other, y'all. Let's get real. Let's get real. Because how are we going to grow if we're not going to be authentic? We're not going to be real about our situation, y'all. The worst thing we could do is what? Lie to ourselves, y'all. And then we distract ourselves with social media and these different things. That's not going to help us. Like I said, time does not want to wait for nobody. And time's going to tell, y'all. And that's why I'm saying I don't want y'all to be in your 50s, your 40s, your 30s, still operating like a damn teenager. Still operating like y'all got with wounds. Still operating, you feel me? Like y'all don't got no sense. Still operating like you feel me? You can't be mature. Still operating, you feel me? In dysfunction. We're chaotic, you feel me? And once again, like I said, most people out here are suffering. I gotta keep it real with you, you feel me? Whether they're, you feel me, they're playing a facade or they're seeking the support and they're trying to get right, you feel me? People out here are suffering, and once again, hurt people what? Hurt people. So I want you to see through the patterns and understand, y'all, we can improve our ways, but once again, stop reacting to the games. See the patterns, you feel me? See the mud, see the pigs, and see, you feel me? Make an analogy, whatever that makes sense to you, but once again, don't get yourself messed up out here, y'all. You gotta think. Silence, boundaries, and walking away are sometimes the healthiest responses, y'all. And I gotta keep it real with y'all. Y'all know what's up, I'm a black man in America, you dig? So, you feel me? In our culture, let's get real with it, you know what I mean? We're used to, you feel me, having a response. Someone says something, we gotta prove our gangster. You feel me? You feel me? We gotta prove something to someone. Yeah, he ain't talking to me like that. You feel me? We gotta crash out. We gotta respond with violence. We gotta get physical. You're in your emotion. You dig? You're in your emotion. And my thing is this though: you can feel how you want to feel about whatever the situation is. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Even your family, that's like I said, come from dysfunctional dynamics. They try to suppress you. They try to shut you down. You'll be all right. You're still talking about it. I'm trying to keep it clean. I'm trying to keep it clean, y'all. I'm trying to keep it clean. But y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all. You're still talking about this? You still on that? Like, grow up. They're trying to suppress you. Trying to make your feelings not feel adequate. Like, you feel me? Like, they know what they did to you. They know what they did to you, but they're going to sit there and try to play this like a sweet. Come on down, y'all. But once again, like I said, we have to choose how we're going to be able to respond. Once again, y'all, that silence, that pause could really change and make significant impact in regards to our lives, y'all. I understand, like I said, people out here are living in chaos and they want you to react. They want you to pop. They want you to blow. They want you to destroy yourself. Because what? Internally and inside for them, they're suffering. Yup. Believe it or not, y'all. They're suffering. They're miserable. There's people out there that have been in divorces, people out there that have been in heartbreaks, people out there that have been through significant hardships in their life, losing a job. Feel me? Real crisis, real problems, right? But how they go about the situation, it shows. But this facade that we try to play as if that everything's okay and yo, it's just, you feel me? You're not doing yourself any justice. The worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. Get the proper support, have a positive mindset, realize that you're not the only one, you feel me? And make proactive, healthy choices and ways so you're able to get the outcomes that you deserve, you dig? But once again, getting back to the focal point, set the boundaries, make the cancellations, give the silence, walk away, you feel me? Don't get yourself in a mess. Right? You don't have to defend yourself against every fake accusation or misunderstanding. Stop trying to go and override, trying to prove yourself, or, you feel me? Express yourself to someone that's not even really hearing you. Y'all can see this. Y'all see someone that's just, someone else that has a healthy way. They're trying to understand. They're really trying to meet you where you're at. They're at the table because you feel me? They have information that come on now, y'all know someone that has good intentions versus someone that just want to see you crash out, want to see you pop, want to see you just, you feel me? Get into your emotions. And sometimes, like I said too, when we're in our emotions, we can make irrational decisions that can compromise our lives. Y'all see different videos. Everything I'm saying, nothing is relatively new, right? There's videos out there that people say, 10 seconds 7 seconds, 5 seconds, I crashed out and I destroyed my life. I'm doing 30 years. I'm doing 7 years. I'm a vegetable. I can't even move no more. I can't even talk anymore. I'm sipping on a straw for the rest of my life. You feel me? Like, it's real. Like, come on. Life does not get any realer, y'all. So we got to, you feel me? Understand. We got to choose how we respond. How we respond. Peace comes from choosing what deserves your attention, right? Not giving it away frivolously for free. Right? You got to choose your life on what you want to do with your time. Like I said, time does not wait for nobody. That's why I said solitude. Spend your time wisely. Give yourself the compassion, the love, and the time that you need. Y'all see the people out there, you feel me, on the beach, chilling dolo by themselves or with their family or with their partner, whoever, you feel me? You spend your time on what you want to spend your time on. And you see people over here on the bench, minding their business, doing what they're doing with themselves, you dig? We cannot make this up, y'all. But the world is yours on some Scarface stuff. The world is yours. We all, you feel me? It's not one person's, you feel me? We all have a part in this world. Whether you're in America or whether you're on the opposite side of the country, you feel me? Or the world, like, yeah, you feel me? Like, yo, we all have a part in this, y'all. We gotta take care of ourselves. Find time to pour back into yourself. Find time to really spend time with yourself. Find time to love yourself. It's not about just getting them nails done, nice little fresh cut, you feel me? You feel good, you look good, we know that, right? But yo, the real time to pour back into yourself and get your mindset where it needs to be, on a neutral, you feel me? State of mind, right? Choose what you give your energy to, right? Peace of mind is something, like I said, you guys can't put a dollar amount on, but we gotta, like I said, we gotta maintain it by doing things like this, y'all. There's a time and a place for stuff, y'all. There's a time and a place to have fun. There's a time and a place to be with your shorty. There's a time and a place to be at the gym. There's a time and a place to go to work. There's a time and a place to, you know what I mean, get a little extra hours because you got your due diligence. You have other things that you want to pay or buy, you feel me? There's a time and a place to, feel me, to walk in the mall. There's time and a place to, you feel me? But there's time and a place that you got to pour back into who? You, y'all. I cannot emphasize this enough. Your growth, right, may frustrate people. I got to get real with it, you know what I mean? Not everybody's going to be happy for you. When you start making changes for you, you start putting you first, you feel me? But you got to have that dog in you, which I know all of y'all have, y'all, you feel me? I'm not going to try to promote anything that's negative, but like, we got to understand, like, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to keep it clean, y'all. Like, it is like, let's just say fudge them. You feel me? We got y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all. You gotta put you first, y'all. Put you first, y'all. Especially for the ones that come from dysfunctional dynamics where, yo, people were anticipating. They didn't think that you would amount to nothing. They didn't believe in you. They didn't even think that you have anything to offer. And they put you in a situation for you to destroy yourself or self-destruct or, you feel me, crash out. They playing with you. They're trying to control you. They're trying to use you. Trying to tamper with you. Trying to leave you in confusion. Yo, this is real spill, y'all. So please pour back into yourself. Let's get right. Healing doesn't mean that you no longer feel hurt. Be ready yourself. You can feel what you feel. Like I said, we got to seek healthier ways to cope. Deep breathing. Getting the support. Getting the therapist. Feel me? Investing into ourselves in healthier ways, right? It means that you are no longer allowing your emotions to dictate your behavior, right? Once again, you can feel what you feel, but you gotta act and respond on them. You don't gotta crash out. You gotta feed into someone else's impulses, right? People out here, they feel miserable inside. They suffering inside. But don't let someone else out there set these traps for you to, you feel me? Be the bait. Supportive research says between stimulus and responses, there is space. And in that space, it is our power to choose our response. Like I said, that space, that time that you give can make a significant impact on your life. You feel me? Walk away, leave in silence, and leave these people in confusion. Let them sit with the misery. Let them sit with the stupidity. Let them sit with the silliness. Okay? Let them sit with the silliness. You know what I mean? So once again, like I said, you guys have value. You guys have, you feel me, what it takes. You guys have those emotions that you're going to feel what you're going to feel. But like I said, when it comes to these games, we got to stop, you feel me? We got to stop reacting. You dig? If you found this video beneficial, give it a thumbs up, share it possible. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed.